All right, so I got some more Freddie stuff, and we're gonna try to work on him right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. Consequently, I have some kind of a cold, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. But what we gotta do here is get Freddie's hood open. We'll set that there. And I don't know, I think because of my muffler, I can't take the hood up all the way. But if you recall, in previous segments, nothing exists for Freddie as far as instrumentation goes or what have you. And so I put in 4-digit style gauges. And in order to make this temperature gauge work, I have to have an electric sending unit to do this. So what to do? I wasn't really sure what size thread that was, but our resident electrician and historian, apparently, Apollo Rob, found a 615 Fiat manual that said that was M22 thread. And I think 1.5 is what he said, I don't remember. So I went on the internet immediately and ordered this adapter. And all is well and good, except I didn't get the right size pipe thread. I should have ordered 3/8, and somehow I ordered 1/4 inch. So I thought, no problem, I'll just drill it out and tap it. And that went well, except I didn't have exactly the right size drill bit. So this is not the best job, but it will work. I don't think it'll ever come out of there. But if this screws in there good and does what we want, then I'm going to try to find one that is the correct M22 to the 3/8. So I've got it on hand. But our biggest challenge is going to be getting that sucker out of there, because it looks like to me the last guy put her in there with a vice grip tool, or tried such. So we're gonna try to follow suit. It's just gonna leak out a little water as we do this, because I don't know, I'm not gonna mess with draining it. If we do the switcheroo real fast, in theory it should be fine. I'd like to find something to prop up the hood though, because that's kind of annoying. I don't know why my voice won't cooperate with me either. You know, it's just one of those things. Well, we're just going to use my head as the prop rod. And we're going to hope that this goes, but I'm betting that I'm going to have to heat it. I fully expect that to be in what takes place here before we're done. I can't really get good leverage with the way this is. I think we're just slipping. Yes, we are. That makes a good hood prop rod, but we can't have that. What to do, friends? Screw around for days, or just get the torch and gently heat it? I'm leaning towards torch, but it's a lot more fun to try to destroy it first, where we make it totally useless, you know? Sure. Let's we need to get the other vice grip. It's on the, yeah, that's what we'll do. Just a minute. Let's see if this rounded vice grip would give us any more advantage. And then this one, it's going to be our hood prop. Maybe. Oh joy, you know. There. Man, she just don't go. I'm not surprised. It's torch time. Now, not to be rude, but this is a brand new camera, so let's move you far away from the flame. You'll just have to watch from back there. Bye-bye, paint. Sure, let's see if that's enough. I think it's moving. Oh yeah. All right. Now it's burning hot, so can I safely switch this without having a terrible time? You know what? That is not metric thread. Okay, well, no matter how hard you want it to be, it's not. Okay, well, that's good, but it's also bad because then we probably don't have what we need. Would that be 1/2 inch pipe thread? Probably. Sure looks like it. One thing for sure, it ain't that. Here I thought we had to do all this stuff, and it turns out that we probably had what we needed all along. I need to just let it drip out. It's not... Whatever. I'm over it. It is entirely possible that somebody before me has already done what I was thinking about doing, which is drill that out and tap it to an American size. And I wonder if that's what happened. Maybe not, though. And you might be asking yourself, hey, why didn't you check this before you ordered stuff? Well, I didn't want this tractor sitting here disabled for an indefinite amount of time if I couldn't find what I wanted. Also, this was not that much money, you know, we're talking like $2, $3, $5, stuff like that for them. So it's not like we're breaking the bank here. And we learned something. So that's pretty cool, you know. All right. What you can't see, but I guess I could show you, is I'm prepping the other pieces, which I always try to keep stuff like this on hand, fittings, and let's see if that'll screw in there. That's probably too big. There. Look at that. Yep, I bet somebody thought, hey, let's put an American size in there when the temperature gauge quit working the last time. And that's what they did. They drilled that piece out, tapped her. Although maybe the Oliver ones had American size. Maybe they made a different water manifold for over here. I don't know. There's a few things on the Fiat tractors that are like that, but they definitely changed. So anything's possible. All right. Well, that was a lot of work for nothing, you know. I guess it's not for nothing. We got it, but all the work I did ahead of time was for nothing. Got to put a ring terminal on this. I left extra wire because I didn't know, you know, how far we wanted to go. I don't know if we want to go probably under this and then just straight over here to it, I think is adequate. Although the hood prop thing is going to come through there, so maybe I want to go this way. I'm going to go around something you can't see. And that's lovely. And go around the oil filler, and I'm going to come over this way. I might connect it to this horn wire and clip them together, and then they'll kind of tuck out of the way. That would make the most sense. I think I'll do that. I'm kind of low on eye terminals here, so this ain't exactly the one I wanted, but it's the one I'm going to use. All right. We've as good a chance as any now to have temperature gauge. Let's do this. Let's start up Freddie. I guess we'll leave the hood open for now as I drop everything to the ground. One of those goes in the service truck. Don't remember which one. This one. All right. Now, his battery cable has been on. Did I remember to shut it off or not? Nope. So we might need the jump pack, we might not. I don't know. Come on, Fredo. There we go. Charging, good. Good oil pressure. May not have a good enough ground to make that gauge work. I don't know. We need to let him heat up a little bit and see if that moves. We should probably also top it off or it'll never register. So I'll go get some stuff. Well, little Freddie's a sweet running horse, and I think that our gauge is working. So I think we accomplished what we set out to do for a change. So yeah, that's one more thing off our list. So we probably better call this one while we're ahead. All right, it really bums me out that I can't hardly talk, but it is in fact working. I do need to check my wiring because somehow the alternator's backfeeding and it's not letting the key shut off everything. But when I turn on the key and make sure that this is grounded, then you can see it jumps up to where it's supposed to be and then shuts off, so we know it's working. And that's what we want. We just got to tighten this dash down where it gets a good ground all the time, which that's nothing new. They all do that. So I'll figure out. It probably needs a diode in it is what it needs. I guess I didn't put one in. Maybe I did and didn't. No, I didn't. So if I put that in, that should fix that problem. And then I think that my cutout switch is also bad, because even when I shut it off, I still get current through it. So something is wrong on that. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go see right now if I have a diode, and if I do, we'll put that in. It's very simple. All right, well, I don't have one, but I will order one. It's simple. You just unplug this, plug the diode in, and then plug the plug into that. And then it makes sure your electricity can't backfeed and the alternator keep everything going, you know. On a gas tractor, you'd notice right away because it wouldn't shut off. But on this diesel, I didn't notice it before now because I didn't have all that stuff working. And really the only gauge other than, well, the charging gauge should tell it to excite, so that would need to shut off. But this then also needs the, you know, ground to shut itself off, or it needs power to turn on, and you know what I'm saying. So sure, but we're one step closer. Even though we made a little bit of mess on Freddie there, he'll get over it. But I'm super excited. We're getting close to having something that we can actually take out and use for something. And I really like my grill. I just need to do the finishing cosmetic touches to it, and then also, I guess, make some brackets. I tried to call another place and no response, so I guess that's out. But that won't be hard to do. It'll just take a little time, and then that will be complete. But we might be able to recreate our literature pulling the 105 rake, because I think it's a 1450 in that literature. It might be a 1250, but they look very similar. So that's our plan. You know, we're getting closer. The only thing other than cosmetic work that I think that it's probably going to need, and I don't want to jinx myself, but that hose right there don't look too good, you see. So we want to make sure that when that day comes, we can find whatever kinds of metric fittings that is, because I'm sure that is not American, would be my guess, although it might confuse us like this water temperature thing did. So, but anyway, I'm glad that worked out the way it did, because yeah, I thought that was going to be a struggle. That's why I ordered that ahead of time, and turns out I turned it into more of a struggle than it needed to be. So I'll take it, you know, because it worked out for us. So sure. Do you enjoy seeing a basic white man in his middle 30s struggling at life? If so, hit that thumbs up and leave us a comment, because all of that stuff is supposed to help us out and grow the channel, and we can keep making more stuff like what you just saw. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.